Hey y'all, hey. Today we're going to talk about the spiritual law of rhythm. The spiritual law of rhythm is about understanding that everything moves in a pattern, like a swing going back and forth, or waves going in and out. Nothing stays the same forever. There are times when things feel easy and happy, and times when things feel slow and hard. But both are part of the same flow. Life is like an ocean sometimes. The waves come in big and strong, and sometimes they are calm and quiet. Even when the water pulls back, it's only getting ready to come forward again. The two scriptures from the Turin that collaborates with the spiritual law of rhythm is Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. This teaches that, like nature moves through different seasons, nothing is stuck forever. Also, Genesis 8:22, and it says, while the earth remains, seed time and harvest, summer and winter shall never cease. This shows us that cycles up and down are part of how life was designed from the very beginning, and how this all ties into self-love. Self-love means understanding your own rhythm. There will be days when you feel strong, confident, and full of energy, and other days when you feel tired and emotional or unsure. When you truly love yourself, you say, I honor where I am today, knowing I won't stay there forever. When I think of rhythm, I think of music, and the spiritual law of rhythm is like a beautiful symphony. It goes up and down. There are different mellows and tones and sounds of frequencies that pulls us in and takes us out. We have a beautiful opportunity within this lifetime to understand that not everything is going to be the same every day. There's differences that come along with what we are experiencing. And even though there are difficult and hard times that we do face, there are circumstances and situations that are difficult. However, change is inevitable, and change comes when we receive what's going on in our lives, receive how things are happening and what is showing up to us. We don't have to wallow in the sorrow. We don't. We get to decide that that particular circumstance or situation does not have the control over how we're going to feel about ourselves or our lives. We get to change our minds. We have the prerogative to change how we see things. You have the key to unlock so much potential that's already within you. You have the opportunity to change your mindset. We are phenomenal beings. We have phenomenal gifts and abilities. And one of those phenomenal gifts and abilities is we are able to decide. It's called free will. And in free will, you get to decide how you want to live your life. You get to decide what it is you see within your future. If you thought of your life as something that was tangible, then you are living a surface level life. But when you start believing that your life is something spiritual, that's when you are opening yourself to a world of possibilities. You get to decide what's happening and what's not happening, what will affect you and what will not affect you. I was looking at Paradise, and it's about the life that people were living after the apocalypse. And I always knew this before because I don't watch television that often at all. Because let me explain that. TV is television. It's a device used to help put visions in your mind and cause you to think on those things. For an empathic person, you will most likely absorb the things that you are watching unconsciously. Allow that to replay over and over in your mind and in your conscious and cause you to feel anxious and worry. That is an energy rhythm. You're putting your energy into something that is not real. Someone created those stories from their imaginations and they're putting it out into the world for everyone to see, so that vibration is given off. It's like a ripple effect. I made this example before about throwing a pebble into a pond. It does not just sit still, it ripples out. That's what watching television does for us. The things that we take in, those things are programming within our subconscious without us even knowing that that's what's happening. I was watching the show, and that's when I realized, well, there are things that are going on in the world that are really scary. However, when you are at a place where you are self-aware, you understand that not everything needs your reaction. You're not moved or pulled to and fro. You are allowing yourself to be settled and stationary within your mind, and you determine what goes in and what goes out. Our thought process, it's like a bus station system. Buses come in and out of the bus terminal. They are going in different directions. Our thoughts are like buses going in and out in so many different directions. However, we determine which bus we get on. We get to determine what rabbit hole we're going to go down. And we don't have to go down the rabbit hole. We can decide on the destination that we want to journey on and get on the right bus to go there. But there are so many distractions in the world that will come up and cause you not to go in the right direction, because this is going on over here or that's going on over there. We have the opportunity to decide which bus we get on. what direction we want to take. That's free will. Operating in your right of free will allows you to see things in a way that they don't dictate how you move and how you proceed forward. You get to decide. So yeah, the spiritual law of rhythm is one that allows us to be clear that the song is continuing to play from beginning to end, and it's going to take us up and down, over and around. You dance the sacred dance of life the way you see fit. You are the determining factor here. How you feel, what you think, and how you move. So yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day today. And remember, I love you, but God loves you more.